Hello guys, welcome to Mathematics Classes by Nikita. So as you all know, we were doing the NCERT exemplar of chapter 5, that is complex numbers, and we have covered till question number 16. So now let's start with question number 17. So question number 17 says if mod of z1 is equal to 1 and it is given that z1 is not equal to minus 1 and z2 is equal to z1 minus 1 divided by z1 plus 1, then show that the real part of z2 is equal to 0. So that means first you have to evaluate z2, and the complex number which you will get is a purely imaginary number. That means that complex number will have the real part as 0. So question number 17. So first let us write what is given to us. So first of all, it is given that mod of z1 is equal to 1 where z1 is not equal to minus 1 and z2 is equal to z1 minus 1 divided by z1 plus 1. Okay. Now first of all, let z1 be equal to say x plus iota y. Now what is mod of z1? This implies that mod of z1 is equal to under the root x square plus y square. यही होता है आपका mod of any complex number. Now it is given that this is equal to 1. So if I square both the sides, what I will get? I will get that x square plus y square is equal to 1. So we will mark this as 1. Now consider z2. Now z2 is equal to z1 minus 1 divided by z1 plus 1. So I will put the value of z1 because my z1 is x plus iota y. So z2 is equal to x plus iota y minus 1 divided by x plus iota y plus 1. So what I have done here? So put z1 equal to x plus iota y. Now you just simplify this. This is equal to. So first of all, this can be written as x minus 1 plus iota y divided by x plus 1 plus iota y. Now you can see that I have a complex number in the denominator. So I have to rationalize. So therefore, this will become x minus 1 plus iota y divided by x plus 1 plus iota y. Now I will multiply and I will divide by x plus 1 minus iota y, x plus 1 minus iota y. So this will be equal to. Now in the numerator you have to multiply and solve. So I will get x square minus 1, then minus iota y into x minus 1, then plus iota y into x plus 1, and then you will have minus iota square y square. And in the denominator you will get x plus 1 whole square and then minus iota square y square. ठीक है? Now further simplify this. What you will get? Iota square is minus 1. So therefore this will become x square minus 1 then plus y square. Okay. Then minus, or I can take plus iota common. So you will get xy plus y and then minus xy plus y. And this is divided by x plus 1 whole square and plus y square. Now from 1, I know that what is the value of x square plus y square. It is given to be 1. So this is equal to 1 minus 1 then plus iota. This and this cancels. You get 2y divided by x plus 1 whole square plus y square. And this is equal to 0 plus 2y iota divided by x plus 1 whole square plus y square. So you can see that the real part is 0. ठीक है, y के साथ 2y है और डिनोमिनेटर तो आपका कोई रियल नंबर है. So therefore this complex number is nothing but this is 2y divided by x plus 1 whole square plus y square and this whole is multiplied by iota. ठीक है, this is your z2. So this implies that real part of z2 is equal to 0. So यही हमें शो करना था. So hence proved. Got it? Now let's see next question. Question number 18. Question number 18 says if z1, z2 and z3, z4 are two pairs of conjugate complex numbers, then find argument of z1 divided by z4 plus argument of z2 divided by z3. So what is given? So it is given that z1 and z2 are conjugate. Now first of all, what is the meaning of conjugate? Very important. So this implies that z2 is equal to z1 conjugate. ठीक है, so this is the relation. For example, if z1 is equal to x plus iota y, then z2 is equal to x minus iota y. ये मतलब है. Also, it is given that z3 and z4 are conjugate. आप देख सकते हो क्वेश्चन में गिवन है that they are pairs of conjugate complex numbers. So this implies that z4 is equal to z3 conjugate. Or you can also say that z1 is equal to z2 conjugate and z3 is equal to z4 conjugate. ठीक है, और आपको find क्या करना है? You have to find argument of z1 by z4 and plus argument of z2 divided by z3. ठीक है, so for this you will consider argument of z1 by z4 plus argument of z2 by z3. Now see that I want to tell you one thing, that this is a complex number, this whole, and this whole is also a complex number. And if you remember that we have a formula that argument of z1 z2, suppose I have any two complex numbers z1 and z2, तो अगर मुझे आर्ग्यूमेंट निकालना है प्रोडक्ट ऑफ z1 एंड z2 का, so the formula says that this is equal to argument of z1 plus argument of z2. तो z1 z2 का आर्ग्यूमेंट क्या होगा? आर्ग्यूमेंट ऑफ z1 प्लस आर्ग्यूमेंट ऑफ z2. अब मेरे पास इस फॉर्म में गिवन है, सो देयरफॉर आई कैन से दैट दिस इज इक्वल टू आर्ग्यूमेंट ऑफ z1 बाय z4 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय z2 बाय z3. yes or no? ठीक है, नाउ द रिलेशन बिटवीन z2 एंड z1 and z4 and z3 is given to me, so I can just put the value. So I will get that this is equal to argument of z1 and z4 is z3 conjugate divided by z3 conjugate into I have z1 conjugate divided by z3. So this is equal to argument of z1 into z1 conjugate divided by z3 into z3 conjugate. Okay, and there is one more formula that z into z bar is equal to mod of z square. Okay, so this is equal to argument of mod of z1 square divided by mod of z3 square. Now you know that mod जब हम निकालते हैं तो वो क्या आता है? अंडर द रूट स्क्वायर ऑफ द रियल पार्ट प्लस स्क्वायर ऑफ द इमेजिनरी पार्ट. तो उधर आयोटा का कुछ इन्वॉल्वमेंट नहीं होता. सो दिस इज़ अ प्योरली रियल नंबर. ये जो नंबर है दिस इज़ अ रियल नंबर. सो नोट दैट mod of z1 square divided by mod of z3 square is real. So therefore argument of, तो इसका आर्ग्यूमेंट क्या होगा, रियल नंबर का आर्ग्यूमेंट क्या होता है, इट लाइज ऑन द एक्स एक्सिस, तो वहाँ पे थीटा क्या होता है 0 डिग्रीज. सो देयरफॉर व्हाट आई हैव इज दैट आर्ग्यूमेंट ऑफ, स्टार्ट कहाँ से करा था, z1 बाई z4 प्लस आर्ग्यूमेंट ऑफ z2 बाई z3 इज इक्वल टू 0. ठीक है, सो दिस इज द आंसर. Now let's see the next question. The next question is question number 19. So if mod of z1 is equal to mod of z2 is equal to up to mod of z1 is equal to 1, then show that mod of z1 plus z2 plus z3 up to zn is equal to mod of 1 by z1 plus 1 by z2 plus up to so on 1 by zn. ठीक है, तो आपको गिवन क्या है और आपको शो क्या करना है. आई थिंक दैट इट इज़ क्लियर फ्रॉम द क्वेश्चन. सो इट इज़ गिवन that mod of z1, so you have n different complex numbers having same modulus, उनकी length same है but their argument can be different. ठीक है, so mod of z1 is equal to mod of z2 so on is equal to mod of zn is equal to 1. Now from here what I get, if I square I will still get 1. So mod of z1 square equal to mod of z2 square and so on up to mod of zn square is also equal to 1. And I told you that mod of z square is z into z bar. तो मेरे पास क्या आ जाएगा, z1 into z1 bar is equal to z2 into z2 bar is equal to zn into zn bar. So this is equal to 1, and from here I get that z1 is equal to 1 over z1 bar, z2 is equal to 1 over z2 bar and so on, zn is equal to 1 over zn bar. तो ये मैंने कुछ डिराइव करा है जो कि गिवन था उससे. अब हमें शो क्या करना है वो देखते हैं. तो शो दैट, सो फॉर दैट यू कंसिडर द एक्सप्रेशन ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड. सो कंसिडर mod of z1 plus mod of z2 plus up to mod of z1. Now I know that z1 is equal to 1 over z1 bar. So first of all mark this as 1. So from 1 I am writing this as 1 over z1 bar, then plus 1 over z2 bar, then plus so on up to 1 over zn bar, and this I got from using the first expression. Now this further can be written as this is equal to 1 over z1, this whole complex number का bar, then plus 1 over z2 bar and so on up to 1 over zn bar. Okay, and this is equal to 1 over z1 plus 1 over z2 plus so on up to 1 over zn whole bar, because again we are using the formula. There is a formula that mod of z1 by z2, this bar is equal to mod of z1 bar plus mod of z2 bar. ठीक है, and there is one more formula which says that mod of z bar is same as mod of z. चाहे आप मॉडुलस कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर का निकालिए या उसके कॉन्जुगेट का निकालिए, वो सेम आता है, क्योंकि बेसिकली आप क्या कर रहे हैं, स्क्वायरिंग कर रहे हैं रियल और इमेजिनरी पार्ट की. तो एक तरफ आपके पास है x प्लस आयोटा वाई, एक तरफ है x माइनस आयोटा वाई. तो जब आप उनका मॉडुलस निकालेंगे वो सेम आएगा. सो देयरफॉर दिस इज इक्वल टू मॉड ऑफ 1 ओवर z1 प्लस 1 ओवर z2 प्लस सो ऑन 1 ओवर zn. Okay, तो ये जो मैंने फॉर्मूला लिखा है, तो बेसिकली दिस फॉर्मूला इज दैट Z1 प्लस Z2, यहाँ आपको मॉड की ज़रूरत नहीं है, दैट दिस इज इक्वल टू Z1 बार प्लस Z2 बार, and the second formula which I am saying that mod of Z bar is equal to mod of Z, और यही आपको प्रूफ करना था. So this is hence proved. Okay, got it? Question number 20 says, if for complex numbers Z1 and Z2, argument of Z1 minus argument of Z2 is equal to 0, then show that mod of Z1 minus Z2 is equal to mod of Z1 minus mod of Z2. Okay. Question number 20. So what is given? It is given that argument of Z1 minus argument of Z2 is equal to 0. Now first of all, from this I get that argument of Z1 is equal to argument of Z2. अब क्योंकि argument की terms में आपके पास कुछ given है, so therefore I will let Z1 and Z2 in polar form. So let Z1 is equal to mod of Z1 cos of theta 1 plus iota sin of theta 1, and Z2 is equal to mod of Z2 cos of theta 2 plus iota sin of theta 2. Now this implies that argument of Z1 is equal to theta 1 and argument of Z2 is equal to theta 2. And since both the arguments are given to be equal, so I get theta 1 is equal to theta 2. So therefore I can write my Z2 as mod of Z2 cos of theta 1 plus iota sin of theta 1. Okay. Now आपको निकालना क्या है? So you have to find mod of Z1 minus Z2. So now first of all we will find what is Z1 minus Z2. So this will be equal to, so this is, mark this as 1 and mark this as 2. So from 1 and 2 I will get that this is mod of Z1 minus mod of Z2 bracket cos of theta 1, then plus iota mod of Z1 minus mod of Z2 sin of theta 1. ठीक है. Now what I will do now is I will take the mod, क्योंकि हमें इसका mod निकालना है. So this implies that mod of Z1 minus Z2 is equal to, अब mod जैसे हम निकालते हैं वैसे ही निकालेंगे, square the real part plus square the imaginary part. तो आपके पास क्या आ जाएगा? mod of Z1 minus mod of Z2 का स्क्वायर इंटू साथ में क्या है? cos theta 1. So cos square into theta 1, then plus mod of Z1 minus mod of Z2 का होल स्क्वायर into sin square theta 1. Now I can see that this thing is common, mod of Z1 minus mod of Z2 का स्क्वायर, और ब्रैकेट में क्या आ जाएगा? cos square theta 1 plus sin square theta 1, and we know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. तो मेरे पास क्या आ जाएगा? mod of Z1 minus mod of Z2 का होल स्क्वायर, and the reason is since cos square theta 1 plus sin square theta 1 is equal to 1 and this is equal to the root of something का square, तो you will get mod of Z1 minus mod of Z2. You will have the positive sign. ठीक है. So यही हमें प्रूव करना था, that mod of Z1 minus Z2 is equal to mod of Z1 minus mod of Z2. So hence proved. So whenever two complex numbers have same argument, then this formula holds, that mod of z1 minus z2 is equal to mod of z1 minus mod of z2. Very important question. Now next we have question number 21. So question number 21 says, solve the system of equations real of z square equal to 0, comma mod of z equal to 2. So you have two equations. So you have to solve it. That is, you have to find the value of z. So number 21. So what is given? So it is given that real of z square is equal to 0 and mod of z is equal to 2. So let us solve this system. So again I'm writing, so question number 21. So what is given to us? It is given that real of z square is equal to 0 and mod of z is equal to 2. Okay, so let z equal to x plus iota y. So what is mod of z? So first of all, mod of z is equal to under the root x square plus y square, and it is given that it is equal to 2. So this implies square both the sides. What you will get, that x square plus y square is equal to 4. Okay, so mark this as 1. Now what is z square? Now z square is equal to x plus iota y whole square, which is equal to x square plus iota square y square plus 2 iota xy, and this is equal to x square minus y square plus 2 iota xy. Now what is the real part of z square? Now real part of z square is equal to x square minus y square. Now it is given that real part of z square is equal to 0. So this implies what? That x square minus y square is equal to 0. So this is your second equation. So now we have to solve 1 and 2. So solving 1 and 2. So from 2 we have that x square is equal to y square. So put x square equal to y square in 1. So we get, so what is equation 1? Equation 1 is this. So what you will get? 2y square is equal to 4. So this implies y square is equal to 2, and this implies that y is equal to plus minus root 2. So you have two values of y. Okay, so therefore what is x? X is equal to plus minus y, which is equal to plus minus root 2. So both x and y are equal to plus minus root 2. So therefore z is equal to plus minus root 2 plus minus root 2 iota. So that means we have 4 values of z. 4 values of z. And what are those 4 values? First we have root 2 plus root 2 iota. Then we have root 2 minus root 2 iota. Then we have minus root 2 plus root 2 iota. And then we have minus root 2 minus root 2 iota. So these are the 4 values which satisfy those system of equation. Now let's see the next question. So question number 22 now. So find the complex number satisfying the equation this equal to 0. So again basically you have to solve this equation and you have to find the value of z. So question number 22. So consider z plus root 2 mod of z plus 1 plus iota is equal to 0. So what we will do is, first we will put z as x plus iota y. Okay? So mark this as 1. So put z equal to x plus iota y in 1. we get x plus iota y plus root 2 mod of x plus iota y plus 1 plus iota equal to 0. And this implies, so what you will have, we will have x plus iota times y plus 1, then plus root 2 mod of x plus 1 plus iota y equal to 0. And this implies x plus iota into y plus 1 plus root 2. Now instead of writing mod, I can find its value. So this is equal to under the root x plus 1 ka whole square plus y square. So this is equal to 0. Okay. So now I will equating real and imaginary parts equal to 0. So equating real and imaginary parts equal to 0. So what you will get? तो आपके पास मिलेगा y plus 1 equal to 0. This implies y is equal to minus 1. Okay. And then you will get x plus root 2 times under the root x plus 1 का whole square plus y square equal to 0. यही है? Yes. So here I will put y equal to minus 1 because I have already found कि y की value क्या है? minus 1. So put y equal to minus 1 in 2. So what you will get? X plus root 2 under the root x plus 1 whole square plus 1 equal to 0. And this implies root 2 under the root x plus 1 whole square plus 1 is equal to minus x. Now squaring both the sides. So basically we want to find now the value of x. So squaring both sides. So you will get 2 times x plus 1 whole square plus 1 equal to x square. And this implies 2 times x square plus 1 plus 2x plus 1 equal to x square. And this implies 2x square plus 4x plus 4 equal to x square. And this implies x square plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. And this is what? This is x plus 2 whole square equal to 0. So this implies x is equal to minus 2. So therefore your z, which was equal to x plus iota y, becomes what? minus 2 और y की वैल्यू क्या आई थी? minus 1. So minus 2 minus iota. So therefore z is equal to minus 2 minus iota. So this is the value of z. I hope you understood the question. If any problem, please mention in the comment section. Next we have question number 23. So write the complex number z which is equal to 1 minus iota divided by cos pi by 3 plus iota sin pi by 3 in polar form. So you have to write this complex number in polar form. So first of all, what is given to us? Question number 23. So z is equal to 1 minus iota divided by cos pi by 3 plus iota sin pi by 3. Now note one thing, that in the numerator you have the Cartesian form of the complex number. So first consider 1 minus iota. So in this case what is r? मेरे को इसका polar form निकालना है. So we will find its polar form. So what is r? R is equal to under the root 1 square, which is 1, plus minus 1 square, which is again 1. So this is equal to root 2. And what is tan theta? Tan theta is y by x, that is minus 1 by 1, which is minus 1. Now first of all, where does this complex number lie? See, this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. Now x is 1, whereas y is minus 1. Okay, y is minus 1. So somewhere here, so that means it lies in your fourth quadrant. Okay, so it lies in fourth quadrant. So what is theta? Theta is tan inverse of minus 1. And in the fourth quadrant, tan inverse minus 1 means that it is equal to minus pi by 4. So therefore, I can write this complex number as that 1 minus iota is equal to, we have root 2 times cos of minus pi by 4 plus iota sine of minus pi by 4. Okay, so therefore what is z? Now we will rewrite z. So z will be equal to root 2 times cos of minus pi by 4 plus iota sine of minus pi by 4 divided by cos of pi by 3 plus iota sine of pi by 3. Now look at z. So z is of the form z1 by z2. ठीक है. So if I want to write z in polar form, where z1 and z2 are both given in polar form. So polar form of z, is equal to you have mod of z1 divided by mod of z2. ठीक है. और जो आर्ग्यूमेंट होता है वो क्या आ जाएगा, cos of, suppose theta 1 is the argument of z1, so theta 1 minus theta 2 plus iota sine of theta 1 minus theta 2. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो कि जो z1 का मॉडुलस है वो रूट 2 है और जो z2 का मॉडुलस है वो 1 है. So therefore if I want to convert this into polar form, so I'll have root 2 times cos of, but mind that both should be in cos theta plus iota sin theta form. ठीक है. तो बीच में जो है आपके पास प्लस ही होना चाहिए यहाँ पे, then only you can use this formula. So this will be minus pi by 4, then minus pi by 3 plus iota sine of minus pi by 4 minus pi by 3, which is equal to root 2 times cos of, so this will be LCM कितना आएगा 12, so minus 3 pi minus 4 pi, then plus iota sine of minus 3 pi minus 4 pi. So this will be equal to root 2 times cos of minus 7 pi by 12 plus iota sine of minus 7 pi by 12. या तो you can leave it here, और अगर आपको यहाँ पे नहीं छोड़ना, आपको इसका आर्ग्यूमेंट और अच्छे से फाइंड करना है. ठीक है. सपोज ये क्वेश्चन किसी मल्टी ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप में आए और आपके ये मैच नहीं कर रहा, तो बेसिकली आप आर्ग्यूमेंट जो होता है दैट कैन बी आइदर, जो आर्ग्यूमेंट होता है दैट कैन बी आइदर इन 0 to 2 पाई रेंज. ठीक है. 0 से 2 पाई की रेंज में, और द आर्ग्यूमेंट कैन बी इन द रेंज ऑफ, इट कैन गो फ्रॉम लाइक दिस, in clockwise. So this is from, it is going from pi to minus pi. तो यहाँ पे जो थीटा है it is lying greater or equal to 0 and less than 2 pi, and here your theta is greater than minus pi and less than or equal to pi. ठीक है. So like this you have. So it depends कि आपको आर्ग्यूमेंट जो है वो कैसे फाइंड करना है. गॉट इट और नॉट? तो अब वहाँ पे आर्ग्यूमेंट आपका क्या आया है? आर्ग्यूमेंट इज -7π/12. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट्स फाइंड कि ये आर्ग्यूमेंट है क्या. सो यू विल हैव 180 into 7 divided by 12. So this is 12 ones are 12, then 12 fives are 16. So 15 into 7, 7 fives are 31, 105. So it is minus 105 degrees. So minus 105 degrees means that it lies, this is minus π/2, that is minus 90. So it lies somewhere here. और क्योंकि माइनस साइन में तो आपको ये इस फॉर्म में दे रखा है. दिस इज़ द आर्ग्यूमेंट. ठीक है, दिस मच इज थीटा जो आ रहा है. ठीक है, बट हमें सपोज मल्टी ऑब्जेक्टिव की क्वेश्चन के अंदर रेंज दे रखी है 0 से 2π. मुझे फिर गे वाला आर्ग्यूमेंट फाइंड करना है. अभी अगर गे कंसिडर कर रहे हैं देन द आंसर इज फाइन, -7π/12. अगर आपको आर्ग्यूमेंट निकालना है ग्रेटर और इक्वल टू 0 एंड लेस देन 2π के फॉर्म में, दैट इज इन एंटी क्लॉकवाइज, तो आपको गे वाला एंगल फाइंड करना पड़ेगा. येस और नो? और गे वाला एंगल फाइंड करने के लिए, सो टू फाइंड थीटा इन दिस रेंज वी हैव, तो ये तो पाई हो गया यहाँ से यहाँ तक. सो वी हैव पाई प्लस, अब इतना एंगल मुझे ऐड करना है. नाउ व्हाट इज दिस एंगल? ये एंगल निकालने के लिए मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? आपको पाई में से थीटा माइनस करना है. सो इट विल बी इक्वल टू पाई माइनस 7π/12, विच इज इक्वल टू पाई प्लस पाई माइनस 7π/12, which is equal to पाई प्लस 5π/12, which is equal to पाई प्लस 5π/12 आ गया. ठीक है, आई एम लीविंग इट हियर. सो देयरफॉर योर z विल बी इक्वल टू √2 टाइम्स cos ऑफ पाई प्लस 5π/12 प्लस आयोटा साइन ऑफ पाई प्लस 5π/12. ठीक है, या तो आपका मल्टी ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन के अंदर चॉइस इस टाइप की होगी. और अगर फर्दर और सिंप्लीफाई करना है, सो आई नो दैट पाई प्लस 5π/12 विच लाइज इन द थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट, जैसे कि हमने देखा था. आर्ग्यूमेंट वही है, बस इट इज़ खाली रेंज का फ़र्क है, आपको थीटा जो है किस फॉर्म में निकालना है. तो थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में आपका कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर लाई कर रहा है थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट के अंदर. तो आई कैन सी दैट इन द थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट, आपको याद होगा आफ्टर स्कूल टू कॉलेज, तो यहाँ पे थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में खाली आपका टैन जो होता है वो पॉजिटिव होता है. तो इन द थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट कॉस इज ऑल्सो नेगेटिव, सो आई विल हैव माइनस कॉस ऑफ 5π/12 एंड साइन इज ऑल्सो नेगेटिव, सो माइनस साइन ऑफ 5π/12. So minus sign can be taken out. So minus √2 cos of 5π/12 plus iota sine of 5π/12. ये आएगा and this is your answer. So किसी भी फॉर्म में अगर कुछ नहीं दे रखा, you can leave the question here also, जो मैंने आपको यहाँ -7π/12. और अगर मल्टी ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन है तो आप एंगल चेंज करके सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हो. ठीक है, गॉट इट.